Hey everybody, this is Dr. Nashlie with the Garden of Nash, and I have a big problem on my hands. We have hornworms officially eating the leaves off the tomato plant. As you see here, we got 2 of these bad boys, and you can see like several of these leaves. Like, I don't know how they're jumping across the different parts of the tomato plant. I was gone out of town for about a week, and I came back to this, and they are just having a ball. Look, they've like eaten down the actual stem of the plant. I had no idea how powerful these things were. So this is one attractive tomato plant apparently. And so not only that, but they're actually pooping like crazy because they're eating so good. Like, there's poop here. If you look down into the garden, there's actually lots of poop from those hornworms, those little green things from when they've eaten the plant and pooped out. So of course we got to do something about this because I still want to salvage this tomato plant. If you recall in previous videos, this is actually the tomato plant that I got from the farmer's market, and it's grown up so high. I was wondering why it wasn't actually growing any flower. I would see flowers and I'll come back and they'll be gone. Well, I found the solution, the problem at least. Now we're about to talk about the solution. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't like to kill animals per se, I'm gonna actually cut this stem off, which this plant needs pruning. It needed pruning anyway. I came out here to prune it when I got back in town and came to this, but we're gonna actually just cut that plant and prune it right about there so we can get these things off, and then I'm gonna go put them in the woods right there. So I have some, of course I'm not that daring to just pick them off myself, so I'm just gonna get a bag here and I'm gonna get my shears. One second. All right, so I found the next best thing to the shears, just my scissors here. So we're gonna cut this baby off right here. Just they don't really move that fast, so I'm not as worried. So I'm gonna cut it right there, and they're gonna look at me like, what are you doing? There you go. Look at that. Will you look at that? And they're just looking at me like, hey, yo, what's up? All right, so I'm just gonna lay this right here in this bag here. These guys are gonna wake up in a better place. Better for both of us, actually. So I'm gonna go walk these up the hill. So, you know, you gotta deal with pests in the garden. That's all a part of, you know, doing what we do. So it's not off limits. Those that wanna start a garden, you gotta deal with these sort of things. So I actually have this tree right over here. I'm gonna put these things down, and I can actually move it a little bit farther back over there into some of this foliage back here. And that way, this is actually a muscadine vine, so I'm gonna give them a little bit of pleasure because muscadine vines are sweet. So I'm just gonna take these bad boys off and just lay them right down there. So they're gonna wake up and say, hey, we're in a different place now, but it's better for them and better for me. All right, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep them from coming back. So you may have remembered one of our videos that actually talked about bye-bye garden bugs. Well, we got a lot of views on that video and a lot of good engagement. And so of course we want to make sure that we get rid of those garden bugs, but we want to keep the good bugs coming back, right? So I want to use something natural, not like those pesticides that, you know, may repel pollinators and things like that. So I actually have my orange oil here, and so orange oil is good for pets. It's also use different things like cinnamon, I actually have some other spices that I can sprinkle down. Coffee grinds are also good. Those type of caterpillars or hornworms, they don't like anything that has a strong smell to it, so they will repel automatically. So hopefully I'll clean the poop up off of the plant there, so I could just kind of shake that off. Like, sorry guys, sorry okra plant. And you actually got some okra growing in there too. It's a little bit of some ants on there, but this actually works well for the ants too. So I'm just gonna spray this. I'm hoping that our caterpillar friend, oh look, there's another one I missed right down there. So I'm gonna get that. I'm hoping that our caterpillar friends did not lay any eggs, but we'll definitely find out sooner or later. But I'm gonna get rid of that one too. Actually, let me go ahead and do that before we start our pruning. All right, so I'm just gonna cut that bad boy down right there. You see this? Oh man, so let me make sure there's nothing else in there. You can actually see the poop before you start to see where they are. You see all those things. That's actually not that bad. That's gonna be really good organic matter for the soil. But, you know, of course we don't wanna keep these babies around. So let me put this back up there with its friends. And so yeah, that's what we just did to get rid of our hornworms. Literally just remove them manually. The poop, shaking it off the trees, and spraying some orange oil to keep them away. So there you have it. I'm Dr. Nashlie. This is the Garden of Nash. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and check out more garden tips at the Garden of Nash. See you next time.